After inspecting the watching entrance, the resolution, for this example only, tells me I have to make an attribute check by passing an awareness test. 2. To make a skill check, you gather all your weapon dice, and any point in that attribute will grant you 1 extra red die per point you have. In the example, the Death Knight rolls 1 red and 1 blue dice from his weapon plus 1 red die, since he has 1 skill point in awareness. When rolling all his dice, he gets 3 hits on the results and succeed in the attribute check. When reading the results, he gained 2 experience points. That ends his second action, but he still has 1 more action due to the awareness chip he discarded. And looking carefully at the map, he feels intrigued by the glowing runes in the floor of Q3. He spends his last action and move his character to Q3 to discover what secrets it holds on his next turn. After moving to Q3, the Death Knight player ends his turn and it's now the next player's turn. The Blood Knight begins his turn by discarding a move chip with a bonus action based on Spirit. Since he has 1 point in Spirit, he will also have 3 actions. After carefully looking at the illustration on the map recently discovered, he feels that the glowing altar on Q2 could be interesting and that he may discover something useful. He then uses his first action to move 2 spaces. Once on top of the altar, he uses his second action to further explore the quadrant and opens the adventure book on Q2. He chooses to offer blood at the altar, and after reading the resolution, he spawns 1 monster. Whenever you need to spawn a monster, draw 1 card from the monster deck, reveal it, and add his chip on the same space as the active hero. Now that there's a new monster on the map, the exploration mode immediately ends and the combat mode begins. To do that, all players flip their action chips to the combat side. Since the hero still had 1 action left, he still can make 1 attack action. To make an attack, choose 1 chip to discard. This chip will show a link value on the top. That means how many other action chips it can be linked with. On this example, the Blood Knight decides to discard his attack action chip and decides to link with the bleed action chip. This choice was made because he has the Vow to Ash skill card that states, if the target of your attacks has the bleed condition, roll an extra black die. He's preparing for a more powerful attack on his next turn. He then rolls all his weapon dice. He rolls a double hit and the dragon symbol. The dragon symbol by itself is a miss, unless you have skills or equipments that may use that symbol for a specific effect. So the total damage from his attack was 2 damage and apply the bleed effect on the monster. The monster has a total health, as states on his card, of 4 times the number of players. So in this example, since there's 2 players, his health will be a total of 8 minus the 2 damage from the attack.